That good?
Back with us on the SportsMax Zone and another episode of Celebrity Knock. Celebrity Knock is where we talk with influential or prominent persons in the society. In previous episodes, we've given you recording artists, music producers, athletes, and we've had a few politicians here as well. Today's guest is a musician, a playwright, a content creator. He's made a movie. He's a dancehall artist. I've added something. I've seen him also as one of the foremost influencers of popular culture in Jamaica and a part of the conscience of that Jamaican culture, especially that part of the culture influenced by dancehall music. He's the erudite host of the podcast My Two Cents and a part of the brains, trust, and voice talent behind the acclaimed Stir It Up series. His registered name at birth was Paul Gaynor, but we all refer to him as Tu Lox, part of Twin of Twins. Tu Lox, good afternoon. Welcome to the SportsMax Zone, sir.
Yeah, man. Blessed man, you see it. Give thanks for having me. Yes, dear.
All right, then. Cool. First of all, are you a sport fan by any means? I've never heard anything about sports in none of your work.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Any male that is not a fan of sports, something wrong with him.
All right, then. Yeah, the Bulls that. So, what do you make of the people who attempt to compare Michael Jordan and LeBron James about who is the greatest of all time basketball?
Well, my finds are two different, man. Two of them great in their own way. You know what I mean? One invent the game, basically, and one just continue to be great. Simple maths.
And Jordan, of course, the inventor.
Yeah, man. Jordan are the trailblazer, man. Nobody can take that from him.
Simple as that. Tu Lox, I'm keen to ask about your inspiration. I find that creative people, of course, are influenced by things that the rest of us can't see, can't reconcile, can't fathom. What is it that drives the creativity that has come out in so much of your work over so many years?
All right. First of all, me alone can't take credit for the creativity as it relates to Twin of Twins. Twin of Twins is a group, and we all know Curly Lox are one half of the group. And Curly Lox, that's say Curly Lox are my biggest inspiration, because when the two of us gel together and we do the work together, it's like, at least I may get my energy. So when you bring an idea, we'll fine tune it, you know what I mean? I just the two of us. So I'm not going to fully take credit for say, well then, my creativity just come from me. No. And my external creativity away from the group comes from life within self. I learn from mistakes, I learn from people, I learn from good, I learn from bad, I learn from everything. I learn from big people, I learn from baby. I learn, I not stop learning.
Yeah. How do you tailor the things, if at all you do tailor the things that you produce? Because I'm remembering when I was a university student and we got our hands on the first Stir It Up and Mr. Adams and everything, and we could recite the whole CD because we listened to it and studied it, and it was such a part of what we did then. It was a part of how we spoke. It was a part of how we spoke about others. It was a part of how we thought. I can tell you that series, especially in those days, mid 2000s, a very significant influence on myself and several others. Do you, when crafting and making that, do you determine at the point of creating what it is your intended impact is to be? Or do you just make something and sit back and look at how your audience receives it?
All right, that's not the problem, you know. That's not the problem with why enough people work come out wrong. It's so anything where you're going and you're pretending. For example, me get up today to do a podcast, in the mood. And by the time I turn on my camera, my mind change. We just go sleep. We not force nothing when we do it, we just do it. If the energy, the right vibe not come, if the vibes not reach you to do it, don't force it. Like how most people in a relationship now, and they might force it and they might fake it. Now if you go in at the studio, I do a girl tune and you sit down for 10 hours try to pick out a girl tune, bro. if you know if you can't talk one story after you just naturally being a girl, leave that something alone. But I do not understand.
Definitely, leave that alone. So we're going to move across now to your podcast. Of course, you have a lot of subscribers. My 2 cents, talk to me about what got you started with that. And, you've been able to keep the interest of people, which is a very difficult thing to do. Tell us, a bit about that as well.
All right. Seem like how we have been able to keep the interest of people over the years is we just real. Anything I do it from a real place. So people can relate to real at all times. People can always relate to real. So once you keep it real, you got always have somebody interested in your product. Because it now come from a faith place, as we may tell you. For example, a lot of the things we talk about on the podcast are personal experience. And a lot of it, I'm a friend of experience. So me can use our people experience and add it to when me I preach and make it sound palatable.
Definitely. Tu Lox, you're a man who have traveled extensively, of course, lending your craft to different areas around the world. How has this pandemic affected you and your work?
Wicked. I want a different word to say how it affect me, but here what happens still. The pandemic, like some people that just complain, like me actually say give thanks because of the pandemic, I kind of find out some people, it bring me so much bad and it bring me so much good. So I can't complain, it's a balance.
Paul?
Because the pandemic, look, you're right. If you check the pandemic, the divorce rate gone up wicked. What do you think caused that? What do you think caused that? You know what caused that? Because
you tell us, yes.
people actually know who them there with now.
Oh.
Okay.
When everybody is busy and gone at work, them appear fake life live. You have to just pretend when you reach him. You're not like your wife. And your wife hate you like poison, but everybody that pretend. So now that you have to stay together, everybody there home. A problem. Now you don't know who people be. Enough man about it, and never know to them even like them.
Tu Lox, one of the significant things about your career with your brother is the unique nature of what you do. When you burst onto the scene, there was no one doing anything like what you were doing. How much do you think the uniqueness of what you were doing propelled you and your brother's career?
Yeah, totally. That is what responsible for our career. Because guess what happened? Everybody did the dance hall day. Because we are everything. We're artists. We comedic. We are just one entertainer. Full package. See? So what really happened now is that we were different. When everybody they right start trying to go through that hole, we make a hole and go through there and stand up as a man. Twin of Twins was social media before social media.
Yes.
Everybody want to know what one? Twin of Twins.
Did you have
we create our own niche, so we never compete with nobody really. Even though all the people plagiarize within them and never ever give good props, we just there same way.
Yeah. I read you had an older brother that was involved or is involved in music that was part of your inspiration as well?
No, that all right, my big brother now, at first Curly Locks, that's my twin brother, was the artist.
Yes.
Them time they named Professor Twin, and we weren't a duo at the time.
Yes.
Me was supposed to be the manager, but my big brother, no way I talk about him, was a main motivator as it relates to, oh yo, this sound good enough. And my brother did shy. One time we used to go to the stage show them for go DJ.
Yes.
So my big brother used to come and say, boy, yo, if I go up there, you will go up there. He means not even an artist, no? But him just say if him go up there, if him go up there, my brother will go.
Yeah.
The only time now, me and my brother in the crowd, and me say, he make him go on. And when him go up, and them time them straight him sound like Sanchez in the man, and they boo them rain out. Even though that people that party, when they boo them reach him, we not come. So yeah, we have to big up Delhi on that. That's our bigger brother. Delhi Roy won this.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Tu Lox, time is never enough. Well, I've always wanted to ask you this. The thing about what you do is this. You speak so many things through the voice of so many characters in the dance, or so many personalities. People think you're telling jokes, but I see so much authenticity in what you're saying. It's almost as if we're listening to the person yourself. I would say to people have gotten a greater appreciation of people like Bounty Killer through what you have said Bounty Killer would
Adam,
do and say. And
before Twin of Twins, everybody hate Adam.
Absolutely. You made Adams cool. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah. But
Even
here's the
Adam
thing.
said that.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
Adam said, even Muta said that.
Muta Baruch, another one. Ian Boyne of blessed memory. So
Because
many people.
Muta said, boy, I tell you, before the eye them, people just have me as an old Rasta from Bobo Hill.
I think we're going to ask Paul to make you cool.
Ooh, Lance. No, Lance.
George.
Make Lance cool. let me ask the man a question before he goes. Tu Lox. We know that Bounty Killer, based on what people have said about him, is a man, if you say certain things about him, or if you try to imitate him, or if you try to parody him, he will carry those feelings. We know that you've had a very good creative relationship over time. Has there ever been a time where you have said something on one of the Steer It Up volumes or elsewhere, and Killer page you and say, yo, Tu Lox, youth, what did you do?
Yeah, man. No, man, watch it happen now. I'm my brother do, all right, my brother do Muta voice and Killer voice. You know, so one of the time my brother do a voice now when I talk like Killer, them time there's some angel thing. And like my brother say, he my mother was angel or something like that. So we got one show at a Bull Bay one night and the Killer up on the show on. We say, all right, the general there, we're going to hear the general. So we see the general and he look, you see him and I say, what is this?
Problem.
You see me? And I say, all right. So when time I look, I see him go so now, boom, I look over upon me and look over upon my brother. You know that's something there?
Yes.
And I look on the tour like him and say, yo, Curly. I approach my brother now, because I know say I him the device to that. Look for me good. Me, I'm mad.
Paul, before you go, I just want you to tell us a bit about your clothesline, because of course it has been trending. So just give us a bit of insight on what you've been doing in the fashion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, me intend to make it become a force to be reckoned with. That's the Rebel 13 brand. You know what I mean? Because contrary to popular belief, say you have to just do one thing or the other. Me not like the box something there, me not do it. So me can actually sew from the age of 13-year-old. Yeah, man, I used to sew for teacher when me got puppied.
I did Paul teach me some.
Yeah, man, I make my own clothes, man. Make them, I can stitch them, like use the machine and sit down and do it.
Yes.
And then guess what happens? Society bring we now a level where they make people feel like, so once you do one thing, especially Jamaican, if you do one thing, if you stick to it. So you see, what them have a habit. At that you do now, for example, me do my podcast. At that you do now, because we have a small mind.
Yeah.
Them can't say, yo, at that you do too.
Yeah. Paul,
Them not have that something there.
Paul, we need about 2 hours to talk to you. We love your work. I can tell you that I've been a huge fan from the first time until now.
Yeah,
there's so much quality in what you do, and of course the Twin of Twins crew. I want you to keep the creative juices flowing and keep innovating and keep being unique
man, as usual,
in the space.
man. And you don't know me. I say big up Curly Lox in Atlanta right now. You know what I mean? And things. So me always have to say, yo, whenever anybody glorify my work, I have to give Curly Lox the hats off, because that man is a very creative man, especially as it relates to writing. Enough of the song them hear all about the place.
Yes.
Curly Lox has written dozens of hit songs for other people.
Yes.
And us.
Yes. Excellent. Keep up the good work, my friend. All the best.
Curly at all costs. You see?
Yeah, man. All the best and keep going strong.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. You see, you just go and do it.
Good.
Big up all fans. Big up the My 2 Cents fans. All I want to know the podcast here, check it out. You know what I mean? The content great, you see me? Like, subscribe, share. Do this something to make the thing work. See?
All right, sir. Big respect. Paul Tu Lox Gaynor, one half of Twin of Twins. And, you know, you're a university student and you're hearing this thing and people think, oh, you would be above that. No, it is a part of me. It is a part of so many of us. Those guys are geniuses. Take it from me.